Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 11th through the 20th, 2018 reading for you. Oh goodness, why am I just doing that? Now, I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so we're just doing one last shuffle, and I seem to have done this one backwards, but that's okay. Okay, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. Awesome. Let's see what these 11 days have in store for you, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Sure you can see that okay? Oh, well, that's beautiful, Libra. Okay. You are looking at the long haul. You are looking at how you are going to create your life in the here and the now, what you want, where you're going. And I know I'm saying you a lot, and it isn't you being selfish, it's just you being self-aware. It's as if you're saying, I matter, I count, and now I'm going to start doing things that bring me the happiness, the joy, and the prosperity that I want to see in my life. And that is absolutely beautiful. For some of you, you're going to be taking big steps, and for others of you, they're going to be small steps. But you have 3 major arcana cards, all beautiful major arcana cards too. So those are the big arcs of these 10 days, and let's get started. All right, your first card is the Ace of Wands. This is you moving forward in your passion, in your creativity. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is giving you a gift of new beginnings. And with a gift, the thing with the Ace is that you can either accept the gift or you can reject the gift. It's completely up to you. Take this. This is a gift of how you are creating and cultivating your life in the here and the now. How you are creating your existence. And this is a new beginning. This is passion. This is creativity. This is looking at things through your same eyes, but seeing things differently. Embracing your truth and your abundance. So take this gift. Know that you are harnessing the magic within you. And by that, I don't mean, being able to waggle your fingers or wave a magic wand and have things appear. This is the inner Godhead within you. This is your inner divinity. And you are moving forward, being able to harness and know your truth, know your bliss, know your prosperity. And this isn't you quitting your job or, dropping out of school or anything like that to be able to do what it is that you want to do. This is you working hard, taking this gift of new beginnings and knowing that you are on the path to achieve your love. The Lover's card here in the Major Arcana represents love, joy, bliss, happiness. For some of you, you are falling in love. For others of you, you are really focused on what you want from life, and you are falling in love with what you desire. You are falling in love with what you want from your existence. The angels are blessing you, and you are moving forward. You are moving forward in happiness, in joy, in feeling as if you're finally whole. Now, for those of you who are finding love, it doesn't mean that you felt as if you weren't whole before. It's saying that you are finding somebody who compliments you beautifully, whose very being emphasizes yours. And it's beautiful. And that could be, for some of you, the new beginning starts with love. For others of you, no, for all of you, your new beginning starts with love. For some, it's falling in love. And for others, it's falling in love with what you're doing. Falling in love with your new beginning. Being so passionate and so motivated. Did I say you only had 3? You have 4 Major Arcana cards. Sorry about that. Falling in love with what you're doing in such a profound way that you are achieving those goals. Because here is the Hangman. You can see things in 2 different worlds. Here, he's trapped in the fairy realm. That's what all these cards are based off of Welsh mythology. That's what this card is based off of. This man being trapped within the fairy realm and seeing the outside world, the human world. He's known both worlds. And it's taking him great courage and great strength, if you see that with the lion heads here, to be able to come back to this earthly realm. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, it is a man hanging upside down from a tree, physically seeing the world differently. You are seeing the world differently. You have gone through a painful transformation. Being trapped in the land of the fairies in Welsh mythology, in Celtic mythology, is never anything pleasant. You are learning what you want. You are learning and embracing what you desire. And you have a level of empathy and compassion because of everything that you have been through, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, that you wouldn't have had before. And it actually, some of you might be thinking of a new career path. You might be sitting there and you have this new empathy, you have this new compassion, and it's changing the direction that you wanted your life to go in. You thought, okay, I'm going to do this, and now you're sitting there and going, oh no, there's something so much more that I'm supposed to be doing. And that's what you're embracing. For others of you, you're embracing your truth, you're embracing your personal abundance, and you're not letting anything stop you. You're sitting there and you can see two sides of the coins. You can play, devil's advocate. You know the positive and you also know the negative. And you're moving forward with that knowledge at your heart. And then you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is things moving quickly. Change happening, but you needing time to digest everything. Okay, the Stag's here, a sign of majesty. A sign of royalty. You are moving forward, but you need time to take it all in. It's not as if change happens and you sit there and go, oh my gosh, yes, and you jump on board and you're all ready for it. No, change is happening and it's going to be a big change. Okay, that's what the Eight of Wands represents. For some, it's going to be bigger than for others, but it's going to have a large impact on you. No matter what, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, it's going to have a large impact. So you're embracing this change, you're moving forward, and you're sitting there and you're thinking, okay, I'm moving forward in majesty of self. I'm moving forward in bounty of self. I'm moving forward in beauty of self. And then you have yourself physically moving forward. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. This can represent an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo, coming into your life, helping you move forward, helping give you the opportunity to embrace your truth, your prosperity, your bounty. But because this reading is about you, this is also saying that you are moving forward in this bounty, in this truth, slowly and steadily, cultivating and creating the wealth that you want within your life. And I say wealth because this is you reorganizing your existence. For some in a very large ways, for others, it's changing your thought practice, changing the way maybe even you view your passions, your creativity. You view what you can give to the world. You're starting to see it as being something more. For some of you, you might have always thought that you were kind of worthless. And the thing with being worthless is that you think you're worth less than everybody else around you. You can sit there and say the intrinsic value in everyone you meet, but you can't say it about yourself. That's what you're learning. You're learning through viewing yourself differently, that you are slowly and steadily gaining your prosperity, slowly and steadily obtaining the life that you want. You have your armor on. You know the darker side of human nature. You know the hard work that it takes to achieve your goals, and that's what you're doing. For others of you, you might sit there and say, Dean, I never thought I was worthless. I never put myself down. But you're realizing that you can achieve so much more than you thought you could. You're embracing your love. You're embracing this new way of looking at things. And now, with the Knight of Wands, you are moving forward with passion and creativity. This can also represent a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, who helps you move forward, who has this vivacious energy to them. You sit there and you go, wow, they're kind of intoxicating a little bit. Helps you move forward, helps you achieve this vitality of spirit and embrace what you want to do. But this is also you embracing your passion, embracing your creativity, embracing that bit of divinity that lives inside every single one of us as individuals, and saying, how is it that I want to create my life? You have your armor on. You know the darker side of human nature. You do. You've been hurt before. You've been burnt before. You know what it's like to feel absolutely devastated. And now you have your armor on and you are charging forward. Think of this as being in a, what is it called? A jousting match. There we go. You have your lance here. And you are riding forward. Going to hit your opponent, not only with the weight of that lance, but with the weight of you, of the horse, of the speed that you are going, and they're going to be blindsided. Taken completely off guard by what you can achieve. Now, for some, this might say, as things change, you are blindsided by a fire sign. Or you have been blindsided by a fire sign before. An Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But I think it's more here. Okay, because this is a general reading. I have to give all the possibilities, but this is also here, you cultivating what you want and having somebody help you move forward. This is kind of being in your prime. You can sit there and say, Dane, I'm not in my prime. You know, this can't be my prime. But you are looking at the way that you are cultivating your life, and you're saying you have this tenacity of spirit that might have been lacking before. Or you might not have had that confidence in yourself. And now you're sitting there and saying, you know what, I can. I really can achieve what I want to achieve. Your clarifying cards are beautiful. You have the Hierophant and the Magician. The Hierophant is following a traditional path. It doesn't have to be that you're following an orthodox path, a path that has already been laid out for you. But you're following your traditions. You're following what makes your heart happy, what makes your soul sing. You're not sitting there and looking to be approved of by everybody else in the world. You're approving of yourself. And you're saying, this is what I want from life. This is how I'm moving forward. Taliesin in Celtic mythology was extremely blessed. He was gifted. He drank from the cauldron that Carowin created and became the wisest man. Right? Became somebody revered. He wasn't supposed to. He was hired to stir that pot of wisdom for Carowin's son. But a bit spilt on his finger, and he put it in his mouth because it scalded him. So he didn't technically drink of it. He just got a bit in his mouth. And because he was the first person to taste it, he got all that wisdom, all that prosperity, all that joy was given to him. And then he was hunted down for it. And transformed and became Taliesin, a bard, a great man. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is a pope with supplicants at his feet. This always makes me think of, and if I've said it before, you know, bear with me. This always makes me think of the Picasso quote, where Picasso's mother said to him, if you were a priest, you would become pope. If you were a doctor, you'd become a surgeon. And he turned around and said, I am an artist, and I became Picasso. This is you living up to the pure heights of your talents. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to go and become Picasso and people are going to hang your work in art galleries. What this means is that you are living to the highest extent of your abilities. You are pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and you are living your joy and your bliss. And you don't even have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. You're sitting there and being proud of yourself. You're sitting there knowing your achievements. And you are moving forward with tradition, with authenticity behind you. And this isn't you wanting to go out and create something completely outlandish. Okay? This is you kind of following a more traditional path, kind of the tried and true path, but completely making it your own. You're not adding 5 million steps when the 5 million steps have already been done. You are owning your life, and you are creating the existence that you want. And then as above, so below, with the Magician. As you believe it, so does it come true. Be careful of what you're thinking. Be careful of what you're embracing in your mind and in yourself, because Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, your mind and your ability to create the existence that you want is very powerful. And as you think, so you create. You have a beautiful mind with the swords here. Absolutely brilliant. You have the coins. So wealth, prosperity, something you value as much as money, coming into your life. And then you have the cups, love. Connecting with nature will recharge your battery. Going for a walk, having a coffee or a tea outside will move you forward, will help recharge you. Because remember, and I know it sounds silly, but everything gives off a vibration. It all has a feeling to it. And a tree always knows it's a tree. It doesn't have an identity crisis. It doesn't sit there and try to be something else. It doesn't lose itself along the way. A tree is always a tree. Human beings, we as human beings, we muck things up for ourselves along the way. We make things so much more complicated than they need to be. This is you connecting with nature, recharging your battery, getting yourself calm and centered so that you can create the life that you want. Okay, because you are doing this. Things are changing. You have to take it all in. Once you've embraced this change, you're going to realize that you're being handed a gift. This gift is going to move you forward. This gift is going to be from the universe, from the divine. It's going to be a gift of new beginnings. It's going to be a gift of passion, of creativity, of you cultivating your life the way that you want to. You're slowly and steadily building your prosperity. This could also be an earth sign coming in, helping you out, But this is you embracing that, coming together, all right? Finding what you love. You might be falling in love with either an earth sign or a fire sign. But this is, again, you embracing your heart's desire. You embracing what you love from your life, your truth, your prosperity. Knowing that you are getting there slowly and steadily, cultivating the existence that you desire. Then you have the Knight of Wands, your passion, your creativity, charging forward. Your prosperity and your passion meeting head on and melding together, becoming so much greater. You're creating on this earthly plane exactly what it is that you desire. It's going to be, you're playing the long game. Or the long con. It doesn't mean that you're conning people, but that's how I think of it. You're going you're playing for keeps. You're going to the end. You want your life the way that you desire it, and you want things to start changing. And you're taking all your compassion, all your empathy, all your understanding. You're moving forward with courage. And you might be changing what you desire. You might be changing your career path, your school path, or the way that you're thinking. Things start to change as you embrace all of this, and you start to see things clearer and better. You live your truth. You live your path. You find your wisdom and your prosperity, and you divinely know that it is your right to move forward in abundance. And you take your inner magic, your inner self, that bit of the God's head that lives inside each and every one of us, and you're careful about what you think about yourself, what you think about others, and what you say about yourself and others. And you move forward in your truth. Knowing your mind, knowing your prosperity, knowing your love, and connecting with nature to charge you forward. Because Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are obtaining absolutely beautiful things that are going to open up doors and opportunities and let you see the world in a new and exciting way. And you're going to love it. Now, again, this can be large, this can be small. But this is you realizing with passion and creativity what you desire and how you want to move forward. And now, your subconscious message is the Moon card. This is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Embracing your courage, embracing your wisdom, knowing your luck is right there. This is not making monsters out of shadows. This is seeing that they are shadows and not letting fear stand in the way of you achieving your goals. Subconsciously, you know that nothing is stopping you and nothing can stop you from living your best, most authentic life, from living your truth. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.